Well, hello there. So today is going to be a bit of a shorter video. By the way, it's absolutely beautiful and stunning out today. Highly recommend getting out if you can, because it is like 70 degrees here and it's 9 in the morning. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency, and I'm going to start this video off by telling you this is not financial advice. This is just a guy who has a fair amount of time on his hands and has been dibble-dabbling and critical thinking and doing research in a lot of different topics, including nutrition and, well, life in general, reality, and cryptocurrency. So, crypto is the future. You've even seen, I'm assuming, if you haven't been on a rock, you have seen people coming on the news about it, like occasionally throughout the last couple of years, right? That's usually a good sign of them pushing something, by the way. Them, and I think you know who I'm talking about with them. Yes, and cryptocurrency is the currency for robots. It's the currency of the future. So, I personally am still doing a lot more research on it and investing. Now, do I have a lot? No, I don't. But I am beginning to invest and at least have some exposure. I would recommend having some exposure, or that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, right? You can do whatever you want with your time and money, but it's always smart to diversify. I think you guys have probably heard this a lot. Real estate, precious metals, stocks, crypto. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. Maybe agriculture investment? I mean, cows are worth a lot of money, right? Livestock. Anyways, so yeah, today we're talking about cryptocurrency. I've seen a lot on the news too, discussions about blockchain. Pretty much everything in the future is probably going to be put on blockchain because it's verifiable, right? When you have it on blockchain, it's like all the transactions that you have on Bitcoin, right? They're all viewable. There's no hiding. Obviously, the ones in control, want that to be the case, so they have all the data on everyone that is on Earth, right? And they can see everything that you're doing. There's no privacy, but of course they will have their own private blockchains because they don't want you to see where they're moving all the money, right? Which is a made-up thing anyways, made-up concept. This money doesn't exist, and they can just print as much money as they want to. But cryptocurrency is the future, just like AI. I believe there's like an AI boom going on right now, especially in particular with like stocks and stuff like that. And then you have like the SpaceX IPO, all these things for like the future. I think there is good opportunity here for now, but there might be a huge correction in the future before we actually go into the future and get AI and things like this to become like reality in cryptocurrency, right? So yes, like I said, this is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. But like I also said, it's always important to diversify yourself, because if you would have had precious metals earlier in the year, you would have made a lot of money as well too. And you could have protected yourself against inflation more, which is what the purpose of gold is. But anyways, we're not talking about gold today, but I guess we can kind of make this like there's like a giant dog doo-doo right on the side of the sidewalk. That's awesome at the park. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Whatever, I don't know, man. Like, people don't care, right? But don't make your community like that. So yes, so if you believe in the future narrative that robots are going to come out, a lot of people don't really believe in that. They don't think that robots are going to replace any jobs really at all. I've had conversations with people over the last year, and even more recently, the last couple of months. They're like, oh yeah, no, robots aren't going to go into the medical field in particular. They're not going to become robots, lawyers, doctors. Right, man. You know, the point of a doctor basically is like literally just to know a lot of stuff and diagnose people, basically, right? Now, do you have to have like the human to human interaction and like to be a genuinely like good doctor? Yes, of course, but it's the same thing with like a lawyer. You just need to know a lot of information, which is why most people can't do it, right? Because it's very technical and legal jargon and all that. they just kind of did the road behind me, so there's like a bunch of rocks on the ground, so like everyone driving by is like hitting all these rocks and stuff. Oh, look at this bird with this like orange chest. I don't know if you can see him. He's like around the fence there though, but oh, there's another one down there on the fence over here too. But yeah, so all that stuff is the future. I just kind of want to say that real quick. This video is already kind of getting a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, because I don't really have too much to say. Oh, there's actually two of them. Oh, it's funny. They're just like peeking around and hanging out. But yeah, it is the future. A lot of people probably don't really know that. Now, for you guys, I recommend, or what I'm doing, sorry, I don't recommend anything because I'm not a financial advisor, but what I'm doing is looking at a lot of the cryptos that have been around for a while and are the top cryptos. I think this is a lot safer. I'm just gonna name Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. A lot of people probably have already heard about those on the news. It's kind of funny, this bird's not flying away when I'm walking by. I thought he would be suspicious of me going by twice, but yeah. Anyways, just want to say that if you want to be safer, obviously do your own research as well too. But if you want to be safer, like I'm trying to be safer, I usually look at more of the larger cap coins, the ones that have been around for a while too. Those three that I named have been around, I think, what, 12 plus years. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video like always, and not financial advice, but I hope you guys have a good one and do your own research.